There'll be a bilateral conversation with the Ukrainians, and then we can start bringing those two sides together and start seeing where things could go. But one thing that everybody agrees on, whether it's Putin or Zelensky and everybody in between, is that Donald Trump is the key variable in this. He is the only one who is positioned to bring these two sides together and bring an end to this conflict.
So here's what General Keith Kellogg said about elections earlier this month. In part, he said, in most democracies, elections take place even during wartime. I think it's important. I believe it's good for democracy. The beauty of a strong democracy is having more than one potential candidate. Ukraine says it can't have, under its constitution, elections now because it's under martial law. But should this be read as an indication that Donald Trump isn't exactly thrilled with Volodymyr Zelensky?
Well, I think the thing that comes to mind for me, John, is whether it's here in the United States or whether it's overseas, one of the things we seem to be hearing a lot of is we've got to preserve democracy. But I find it remarkable how often the solution to preserving democracy is to dispose of democracy in the short term, to preserve it in the long term. And so I do think there's some inherent hypocrisy in that argument, whether it be around free speech. We saw J.D. Vance at the Munich Security Conference really taking the Europeans to task over backsliding over free speech. I mean, go down the list of these times where we've seen, we say we got to preserve democracy, but the means by doing it is to dispose of democracy. So yes, I do think this is going to be a key component of negotiations going forward.
So Volodymyr Zelensky is not very happy with what's going on. He's postponed a trip to Saudi Arabia